existed so long, 'cause the Torah kept us strong. The Torah will never disappear. When all you see is night, just remember you are light. Uplift a friend, they'll make you smile. I'm a Jew and I'm proud, and I'll sing it out loud, 'cause forever that's what I'll be.
Here are some special awards for students that excelled over 4 years, and we're very excited to give them out. Two of them are going to dental school, one is becoming a doctor.
I've seen you guys so recently, so I was like, oh my gosh, we did that, and it's definitely Siena Scholars definitely took up a big part of our family life. All the different things we did together. We are so grateful to have gotten to know you both, and we're gonna miss you guys. We really are. You guys have made your stamp at Siena in a huge way.
Miss you guys.
Yeah, no, we really, yeah. Don't come back. Keep in touch with us. We're gonna be busy at dental school, but keep us in mind. Invite us to your weddings. Just some parting thoughts. You guys had the past 4 years have really transformed Jewish life in Siena, and I'm saying this on a personal level, and I'm saying that on a general level too, because you guys were like the pioneers in a big way. You guys have really changed the idea of like Siena having a Jewish presence. And you might not have thought of it as like a big thing when you signed up for Siena Scholars, like, oh, you're just coming to class. But when you guys started, set the stage, so a Jewish kid who comes to Siena, there's active Jewish life. And Ben and Katie and Sam, it's really thanks to you. Like you guys started off with us when we were first walking to the campus, and we were like, college, wow, this is like a different world for us. But you welcomed us in, you became part of our family life, watching our kids grow up from Mendel to this guy. And I think Risha was pretty young then too. And we are going to miss you guys. You guys each are very special in your own way. We wish you so much success, so much luck in dental school, and Katie, with your internship and whichever job, getting your license and all the good exciting things coming up for you. And just like you've made a point to bring Jewish life into the 4 years, and listen, did it make your grades go down? And you see, it always brought you guys blessings. So take some time, put it in your schedule. Think of how you guys can think of how you want to put it in. I don't know. I'm sure there's lots of. Both where you guys are going, probably more Jews than here. So if you made it in Siena, wherever you go, remember that it's not just about adding Jewish life for yourself, and also those around you, and how important that is for us nowadays as a community to really help other people identify their Jewish pride. I want you guys to really think about this for a second. What you have done, you've made an impact on the students around you. You have no idea what you guys have created. We're going to invite you guys back in 10 years, and you're going to be like, oh my gosh. And I want you guys to know that that's really you. Really, you.
I didn't know what it was, and I'd always had these experiences that I can't describe, but I felt creepy around graveyards. I would talk to people, and I would feel something. And people would look at me and say, are you 10 going on 18? Are you... you're 9 going on 21. They knew there was something funny about me. I realized later on, last February when I hit rock bottom after my divorce, after I separated from my wife, and I took a JLI course in Woodstock. You guys have you taken part in the JLI? Well, you're
They do it through the Siena Scholars. That's the JLI for college students.
So this is more simple version than what you're doing, but they're adult education, the Jewish Learning Institute, run by Chabad, and I took a course in. A friend of mine was really depressed, and she said, "Why don't we take this course at Woodstock Chabad with Rabbi Karzak?" And in the third session, they're talking about souls and being in a graveyard, and how long the souls remain with the body. And my friend Sharon finally said, "Oh, come on, Rabbi, how do you know any of that? You know?" And that's when it dawned on me. Ever seen those movies when all of a sudden somebody goes like this, and all the special effects show all these things hitting them in the head? And there's like it was one of those moments. All these memories from when I was a little boy, less than 10 years old, when I was a teenager, when I was in medical school working with cadavers, when I was dealing with all kinds of things. Just hundreds of experiences hit me at one day and terrible things happened. And I just started to realize that all these people have been telling me things. People have been saying, stop putting yourself down. Stop apologizing all the time. Feel good about yourself. and I hadn't been listening all these years. Somebody would say, you're not as heavy as you think you are. You're not as this. You're not as that. Stop apologizing. And I never heard it. I would start thinking the opposite. And I've learned a bunch of secrets. I'm the happiest now that I've been probably since I was a child. And it's because of all the learning I've been doing through Chabad, ironically, through the concept of Hakarat HaTov, through people who told me that the greatest breakdowns that you have when you hit the absolute low in your life, what is the phrase where it's descent for the purpose of ascent? Yeah. And Gamzula Tova. And all these teachings I've been getting that had just seemed like words to me started to come back to me. And I just hope that sometimes in your life is good, but hopefully a little bit, some of what I say will stick in the back of your mind. So if you ever do hit these bad times, it's okay to feel really down for a little while, but there are always ways out. There's always ways out. Now, instead of being depressed for maybe 15 hours a day, sometimes when bad things happen, I'll feel bad for half an hour or two, right? Still, I'm not going to deny my emotions, but then I'll feel better. I'll be able to pull myself out every day when bad things
I
happen.
really hope that Sam and his children now can continue this tradition and can be as proud of being Jewish as Ben and Sam are. I'm honestly, truly touched that they're so in touch with their Judaism and they're so proud to be Jewish and they're so open about it, especially now in these difficult times. And I just really hope and pray that this will continue with their children and grandchildren.
So we're all here. We all made it through the 4 years. How's that been going for everyone? I'll be honest. I came into college with so much uncertainty. I mean, we just moved to back to New York, actually, in a new region. I was a biology major for a semester, but then I dropped out because academics was really challenging. I don't know how you guys managed to do it, but that you're truly amazing for that. But I can definitely say for certain that being here has really helped me get through life and to get through these 4 years that I've been here at Siena. Yes, my mom and I we definitely have considered you all a second family for a while, because I know how much being away from home can be tough, even though I'm only an hour drive from where I live. But it's also the fact that even through all of my lows, that I know that I just have to be patient, because time will be able to move me forward from everything that's happened, from all of the moves that we've had to do because of some stuff going on with buying our own property and moving our house over to that. And I couldn't even fully settle to that place until my senior year. But regardless, it is not only time, but the people who are there for you for that time that can really help you to achieve your dreams. And time is a wonderful thing, because even though we might lose some friends and loved ones along the way, goodness always comes around. And it's important to be able to provide that goodness to everyone, because in the end it's always going to come back and give you the favor that you've been needing for so long. It's helped me to completely ignore all of my doubts and any considerations that I've had with making any decisions that I might regret. I have a couple of times considered dropping out, but I know that both in general and with my personal situation that it was not going to help anybody out, especially myself. And I know how important it is to commit to something that you've always wanted. I wasn't entirely sure if I wanted to go to college or not, but seeing everything that has happened with our world, the pandemic, it has inspired me to go for a STEM-related major. And I am happy to have made all of the decisions that I have for the last 4 years. Switching to an environmental studies major, meeting people along the way, especially all of you. And now we get to all just sit here and celebrate one another. And that is just yet another piece of evidence right there that no matter what happens, time will move us forward.
Culture was taken from them, right? Like, it's a situation where we don't know a lot about ourselves as Jews. So when we came to college, what do I know? Baruch atah Adonai, and I know that I'm Jewish. And you guys created an atmosphere where, once a week on Wednesdays or Tuesdays, I'd come and we'd, do a little reading, we'd wrap tefillin. And, it was that one day a week where I could feel what being Jewish truly meant, where I could connect to God, I could connect to myself in some ways, right? God is in all of us. And I think it's very unique because, like we said, we didn't grow up with a lot of Jewish tradition at home. We grew up knowing some stuff, but we knew that we were culturally Jewish. And I think that you and your wife and all of the Chabad community has kind of embraced us and showed us that being Jewish isn't what you know, what you don't know, it's how you feel on the inside. I'm really grateful for all of that.
So, Rabbi asked me to prepare some words.
And he prepared words. Oh boy. Oh, it's double sided, guys. Look out.
Yeah.
One side's blood work, the other side.
Oh, okay.
with all those words. But I did think a little bit about this. And over the past 4 years, I really just can't express how much you, Rabbi, and Hannah, how much you guys have meant to me, really allowing me to embrace Judaism in a way that I never had growing up. Neither Sam and I ever had this level of Jewish integration growing up, right? And we went to a Catholic school, and you know what? That was never one of the things on my mind when I was picking Siena was, oh, this is a Catholic school, is there going to be Judaism? And now I can firmly say that going into dental school, one of the things that is on my mind is, hey, where will there be a Chabad, where will there be a rabbi, where will there be this spiritual place to turn to, right? And so, I myself am just generally happy at that, right? That's great to think about. But as much as this day is about me, is about Katie, Sam, and I, as much as this day is about us graduating, it's also about you. It's about all of you here in this room who have supported us, who have been on this journey with us for over 20 years, this journey of Judaism that continues not just for 2 decades, but for the rest of our lives, hopefully for another, 98 years until 120, right? So, as much as, like I said, as much as this day is about us, it's about all of you, and so thank you, and I hope you are all equally proud of yourselves, not just for being you and being Jewish, but for fostering this sense of Judaism and for encouraging Judaism in us. And I just want to say, it really is an honor to be standing up here. I didn't know how my life was going to look 4 years ago. When we were watching those videos from earlier up on the TV, right, and I saw myself from 4 years ago, I don't recognize myself either, right? I didn't have this beautiful mustache.
And no glasses.
And no glasses. That's right. But, overall, it really is crazy. It really is. Because 4 years ago, I could not have possibly known that this is the direction my life would take, right? But it did, and it's all possible because of everyone here in this room. And Rabbi and Hanel, I really just want to thank you guys. You guys have done so much, really helping me embrace the Jewish identity that today I'm very proud to be standing here and representing. And all the Jewish events and all the ways I've connected to Judaism over the last 4 years have been really possible because of you guys, right? Because you guys made the effort to put on Jewish events where there were none, right? To take us to Jewish places, to explore Judaism in new ways that really, who would have ever thought possible? Well, I guess you guys did. So, thank you, not just for everything you do, but for believing in us and for helping us believe in Judaism. And so really,
I'm a Jew and I'm proud, and it's without a doubt. Hashem is always watching over me.